Hello, people of the internet. I'm Amanda, and this is the Roll of the Valkyries podcast. Sorry for missing a week. I had a lot of preparations to do before Catacon that I didn't expect. I had an amazing time there, playing with everybody and getting to meet people. Thanks again, RPG Academy, for hosting it. I should have a blog post up on our website, alittlesquirrely.com, about my Catacon experience for those who are interested. As always, remember to follow us on Twitter at ROTValkyries or on YouTube or Twitch. And now I present to you Season 1, Episode 4, Three Sisters and the Governor. Let's get started, shall we? Dawn's wandering around this building.
I'm looking at the walls.
I'm just looking at the wall. God.
I'm imagining someone coming over. The paint's already dry.
I'm looking at how they're fortified. Duh.
The outside walls of the complex?
Doesn't it have walls around it?
The building is just a building. The city has a village. All right, so you've left the village and you're looking at...
that's why I'm walking around.
Fortifications. All right, Dawn is examining the whole village, clarification, and looking at their fortifications. You are inside. You are going to see Tobes.
Okay, I go talk to Sophie. I thought you said the next building over? Or is it the next room? Room over. Okay, so I walk over to go where Sophie is.
All right. Sophie is... She's... do you knock... I assume you knock on the door?
Yes. Yeah, I'm... Based on the introduction stuff we got, I'm going to try to be as polite as possible to try to... until I figure out what the heck is going on, because there's just something that just doesn't feel right. And I'd rather not go in kicking down a door or anything too aggressive.
All right. So you see, a man guarding a door.
Excuse me, sir. I was just talking to the governor, and he said that I could go talk to Sophie. Is she in?
Yeah, she's in. Of course she's in. Where would she be?
Just wanted to double check, sir. I wouldn't want to waste anyone's time. Do you mind if I go in and talk to her?
I guess if you said.
Thank you, sir.
You just have the knife, so you're good.
Okay.
If he would have sent, is it out or would it be like tucked in?
It would be like in a sheath. I'm not going around with my knife out going. Yeah.
But is it visible on your person?
As in your boot, or is it on a belt?
It'd be underneath my jacket.
Okay.
It'd be like kind of in the back where I could grab it, but not like.
Okay. As long as it's not like.
It's not like I have a knife like on my shoulder, strapped or anything like that. It's like at my
pretty
at my
discreetly
side.
hidden.
Yeah.
Okay. Then he's not going to say anything about it. So.
Okay.
And he opens the door into the room.
Okay. Excuse me, is Sophie in here?
Yes, you see a woman. She is in her probably mid-30s.
Okay.
She is dressed very finely. However, she looks very sickly. And she is sort of like out on a psychology couch sort of thing with like...
Chase.
Yeah, a chase. So she's there and there's I guess sort of a medic kind of person looking at her. Sitting on the chair beside her.
Okay. Are they just talking or is he like examining something?
He's just generally talking with her.
Okay.
From what you see.
Excuse me, I came from Oasis and I was looking to get some information about how the settlement's set up. Potentially, we brought some supplies and I'm a healer and wanted to kind of get information as well as help out while we're here.
The woman seems to struggle to pay attention. She looks at the man and lifts a hand, waving very slightly for him to go off. The man nods to her and then goes out the door past you.
Okay.
Unless you want to stop him for any reason.
No.
Okay.
I just let him go by.
All right. The door closes behind you, so it's just you and her in this room.
Okay.
You want to know about the village?
Yeah, how is everything doing and how is it set up?
I mean, I'm trying to think of a name for the governor's real name.
He goes by the governor.
No, but she, which you'll learn.
Well, don't tell us then.
Okay.
She has been with him. He said, "Call me daddy."
Don't look at my notes, Lisa. All right.
I have a note for the MC.
Okay.
You can read it later, but
Wait, we're supposed to write a note
no, we can write notes to.
without anybody else knowing?
Yeah.
What's the reason for that?
If it's related to like her secret thing or any information she wants to know.
Oh.
Thank you for rubbing that in the microphone. We got a really clear sound.
So what's his name?
She's like, "Oh, wow! So we gathered people from the nearby areas, and we, built a place for them here in safety."
So it looks like this building is very well kept, but outside it's a little bit more bleak. How do you guys run things on a daily basis?
I mean, I haven't really dealt with the day-to-day in a long time. She takes a deep breath. It seems like it's very hard for her to breathe.
Is everything all right? You don't look so well, and it looked like there was a doctor in here before.
I'm dying.
Yes.
We all don't live that long.
She said yes.
I'm sorry.
I'm
Oh, so-
dying. Yes.
That's unfortunate.
I was gonna say something, but she kept talking.
Yes. Yeah.
That you are.
I was gonna say, yeah. You don't look so well. Is there something that I can do for you?
I don't think so, unless you're more special than all the other ones we've brought here.
Well, can't hurt to try, right? Let me take a look.
You could kill her.
Is this like a weird thing, or is this?
What is your medical check thing? I think it might be a sharp thing, just because it's how well you can use your kit.
Okay, I wasn't sure if
You
I'd go
have
straight into
your,
kit
I think you have
first.
your own special abilities for how to
I
use
do.
your.
I
Okay,
do.
yeah, it'd be that skill.
Hold on, but it depends on, because like I've got stabilize and heal someone that's at 9 o'clock or past, and then it's like different clock things. And
I'd
then
say
revive
9 o'clock
someone.
or past. She's
9 o'clock.
on her last limbs. This is going to be a very severe thing.
Okay. I roll. Spend stock. Okay, so I can do 0 to 3. I have 6. I'm gonna spend 1 or 2 probably.
So how the angel kit work is she has so much supplies, and if she wants to make a check, she has to spend one of those uses of it.
Right. Yeah. So I have 6 right now. And it's that same sort of breakdown on like 10 plus choosing 2. I think I'm gonna choose 2. I'm gonna
All right.
roll.
So she's going to spend 2 stock to make this roll.
Okay, I rolled a 10, so that'd be 12.
All right. So what are your rules for using that?
I can choose 2 of. Sorry, write down that I used 2 of them. I can choose 2. So I'm going to say they respond very well to treatment. Recover 1 of the stock you spent. And then
All right.
I can choose a second one.
I don't know why you need to open that right now. All right, go ahead,
So-
Don. Let me mute your mic, though. All right, you should be good.
So I can either make them owe me, or tell a secret, or mark experience. I don't think experience is as important as any of the other 2.
Experience
so,
would be for if you were healing one of them, probably.
okay. I'd say owe me for time, attention, supplies.
Okay.
So I actually go back up to 5 stock.
I got Dawn a notebook as a present and gave it to her in the break. And now she's decided to open it loudly on the microphone right now.
Okay, I'm done.
Okay. Finish unwrapping it quickly, please. Get on with it.
What's the point of it?
It's a very
Why
fancy
do they
notebook.
Notes.
But I mean, why is it dotted?
Dotted lets you help you make your lines easier. It's like instead of having graphing paper, it lets you have lines.
Oh, it's a drawing book.
It's like a drawing book, but it has dots, but the dots allow you to make charts and diagrams. It's called bullet journaling. It's an advanced concept of making your own
I
planner.
just wanted to smell it.
But I got it for a wedding. Dawn got engaged, so I thought it would help her with planning because she was freaking out about everything she had to do, and I showed her mine, and I had made pages for her to help.
Okay, so the two that I picked were respond very well to treatment, and then she owes me.
All right.
Hopefully.
So I'm going to say, you have some sort of meds that she hasn't run into just because of rarity, and she's actually responding really well. Her breathing seems to be a little bit eased, and, she's like, wow, thanks.
No problem, ma'am. Now, I'd like to learn a little bit more about this settlement and how everything's set up. I'm a little bit concerned, and I apologize if it's something that I just don't recognize from being from the outside, but it just seems like the folks who are outside are just not quite in the same world as this building in here.
Well, I mean, we moved them here. We had to make a place for them.
Right, but it seems like this building is very well taken care of compared to the outside where it looked like people were really struggling.
I mean, that's just how Wiles does it.
Okay, so I'd like to learn a little bit more about what he does then.
Yeah, sure. Whatever I can do. Thank you.
Does he have like a specific for like managing resources or doing stockpiles or holding food and ammo and all of those pieces?
We keep most of it in here where it's safe. And then usually the rest of it is we hand it out as it's needed.
Okay.
People always have their own things, of course.
I see. Where's everything stored? Just so I can take a look to see what you have. We brought our own supplies, and if I could see something that you need maybe more than others.
Well, each of the rooms of the house has a different purpose, a different room. There's a room, with ammunitions and another with food. We move them often in case people try to break in, of course. I'm not sure where, they all are at any given point in time.
I see. Is there any like password or security systems for those rooms in particular?
We got keys, but only Wiles has the keys.
Okay. Yeah, maybe I can talk to him and he can kind of show me what you guys have, and we can.
I'm not sure. He's very protective of how much we have and where it is and what's going on with it.
Okay. Well, thank you for speaking with me, and if I have any further questions, I'll come find you. I know where you are.
Thanks. Yeah. At least now maybe I can get back on my feet to start helping around here too.
I'm very glad to hear that, ma'am. Okay. I walk back out to join back up with these two after that.
Well, in the meantime, they've done stuff,
Yeah.
so we'll hop around. Who wants to go next?
Me.
All right, Dawn, what do you want to find or see?
I've already found something.
What did you find? Since you already know what you found. Not sure Dawn understands how role-playing games work, but, we'll work with it.
Look what I did.
All right, what do you think you found?
I know how it works, but I want it to go my way.
Then you don't know how this works.
All right, what are you looking for?
I am looking for vehicles. Because ours are low on fuel, so where there's vehicles, there's fuel.
I'm going to say there's one very beaten down vehicle that's parked sort of nearby to the governor's place. There's another guy there securing it, so you can't get very
Gasoline.
close.
I was going to pick up the gasoline.
So if you want to try to steal gasoline,
Siphon it.
Make sure
it.
it's premium.
I don't think you have a choice.
It
Your
doesn't
car
matter.
probably runs on like corn or something.
Your car
Let's
runs
be
on
honest.
crap.
That's even harder to find. E85.
It runs on something, probably not premium gas.
I'm just saying we're not gonna be going far if we put regular in a turbo. So,
I think
Or
that was
a
a poor.
tank.
It'll have to work.
I think that was a poor design decision.
Maybe we should just take the car.
sure,
She's
just
on
give,
her own, remember.
Sure, just give
Yep.
Rachel all the work. She'll do it. Or Casey, sorry.
Nobody went with me, so I think I'm gonna like bust down the doors.
Okay, so there's a car just sitting out parked toward the back of this building, and there's one man who looks like he's sort of guarding it. All right.
The rifle.
Does your weapon have a silenced quality on it?
Please don't shoot people.
Why?
Because I need to get information still. Or is
Well,
the-
that's at the same time.
simultaneous.
But if she does this, it will drastically impact the others.
Yep.
do it. We need something fun in this story.
Do we? The world is trying to kill us.
I feel like we could use the card and get out of there.
It's your call. We're all on our own right
Yeah,
now.
you're
so-
by yourself. It's up to you.
I think I'm gonna seduce the guy
All
to
right.
give me gasoline.
Okay. That's a thing you can do.
What's your fiance's name?
Malcolm.
Is Malcolm gonna be okay listening to this?
I think he's dead. I haven't heard from him in a while. He went off on his own somewhere.
Anyway.
He's not in Castleberry.
All right, people.
I think that's what I'm gonna do because I want the gasoline for our uses.
Okay.
All right, so I'll say he's a young looking, not a kid. He's probably early 20s, a little bit younger than you guys are. He's sort of shaky and nervous. He's like, "What do you want?" As he holds the gun very close to his chest and awkwardly, like you're not supposed to, like this. "What do you want?"
Okay, so do I need to roll?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, tell me how you're approaching him.
Okay, I'm approaching him. I'm approaching him. Slowly and friendly.
All right.
I'm friendly, and I'm
What do you say to him? Use your voice and
okay.
role play.
Hi.
Not that kind
Hey.
of play.
I have my family or friends with me.
Or
I'm not going there.
The thing about her mic being that loud is, even that far away, I'm picking up every sound she makes.
I'm not going in that direction. I said, and we're helping the governor.
You are?
Yeah, we've already helped him, and we are looking for gasoline so we could be on our way shortly.
Oh.
So that's.
Did he let you have some?
Yes, he did, and now I'm here to pick up the gasoline.
All right. Do you have a form?
He told me I didn't need a form. He said that you would just
I'm
let
not
me.
allowed to just give people anything.
But we've helped a lot.
All right. Now this is going to be where your role comes in.
Just straight out lying.
Well,
Okay.
we start in
Manipulation,
and then...
Oh no!
So plus you're hot.
So she is
hot.
2 so far.
So you rolled hot. So let's do the good part first.
She gets an
You get
experience
an
point.
experience.
In Dungeon World, you get an experience only when you fail. That's how
Yep.
Dungeon World works. I had one character that was like 2 levels higher than every other character because I rolled so poorly. But she actually eventually got really much better than everybody else, though, when she
These-
did succeed.
honestly, these dice suck. I've never gotten a high number with these,
So get
What?
different
The
dice.
one-shot dice are great.
except for when they roll.
You've rolled like 3 6s on them. I've-
Sixes.
6 is the highest it has,
Okay, so what
Rachel.
happens
Oh, I
to
thought
me?
you
I
meant, like,
rolled how
together.
many? What did I roll?
You rolled a 2.
So the manipulation, if you look at the basic moves, you have to roll hot, So you rolled 2. What's your hop modifier?
1.
You rolled a 3. It's not good. It's not good.
That's
Alright.
like he accidentally pulls the trigger.
No.
I'm gonna say they probably didn't give this kid a loaded weapon. You know,
You weren't supposed to tell us that.
no, that was a joke. Like,
Okay.
this is not the kind of kid you would give a loaded weapon to. It's like, I don't know. I think you should go. Johnny, get over here. There's some lady over here, Johnny. What are you gonna do? He's calling for help.
We know what she's
Well,
gonna
did
do.
Johnny hear his call yet?
I'm gonna say you have a very short period of time.
Because I'm gonna knock him out.
All right.
Oh. or
Try to do that. So that would probably, that's suckering someone. He's not necessarily unsuspecting or helpless.
No, he's not unsuspecting. He has a gun. He can't be helpless.
This kid is.
Based on
How
he's
we've
holding it.
described him.
But-
All right, so you're going to use your go aggro on someone. So for you, I think that's cool, right? Is that?
Yeah, cool.
All right, roll it.
Well,
and
she's gonna use these dice and get something big.
8,
Plus,
3.
so 11, which is good because that goes from success with complications to just success.
all right. So
I don't want to kill him, but I'm gonna knock him out.
So your options are see, the rules are written: force your hand and suck it up, or cave and do what you want.
Can't even do what I want.
It doesn't particularly make sense because they both
Suckering someone?
for go aggro. On 10 plus, they have to decide whether they're going to force your hand and suck it up. So I guess that means get shot and then continue on, or they can just cave and do. I guess that's what those. The thing is, this
Wait,
is
Okay, suckering someone, which is below go aggro,
yeah,
attack someone unsuspecting or helpless.
yeah. It says
ask if
treat
victim-
it as if going.
Yeah,
aggro.
but victim has no choice to cave and do what you want.
yeah,
So it would have to be
yeah.
force
So that's,
your
I'm
hand.
just saying how the things are phrased. For
Right.
example, is for go aggro, you have one of the other options.
So can I make him give me the gas?
Yes.
Okay, I don't have to
So
knock him out.
You effectively, knock him out or just get him out of the way. How do you get him to, you knock him out? Or do you just, get him, you're like, no, it's fine. You can just give, Do you just knock him out? What do you do? Knock him out, or do you just sort of encourage him to do what you want? Is it social or force?
There's bad parts to both. I have to think about this. I would knock him out.
All right. So he easily goes down. He crumples on the ground. Do you leave his body there? Or are you gonna?
No, I'm going to. Thankfully, Thankfully, I can drag him off somewhere, and I do that.
All right. So you've dragged him off. You see the other guy he was calling out to comes by, and he starts searching for this kid who will say, I don't know, is Tommy. Jimmy and Tommy. It doesn't really matter.
It's Johnny and
Johnny.
Oh,
But I really want to
Johnny and Tommy.
bind him or something, so that he can't move.
Rachel's
When
face
does
of
the
horror.
sex come in?
Whenever you have sex with someone.
I'm not interested.
That's how sex works.
He's not man enough for me.
But he is unconscious, and that's usually your
I'm not into that.
All right,
It's
Rachel, you
not-
had to bring that into
It's
this.
not that large, so I didn't know.
We need to cut this entire segment out. We apologize to our live viewers.
You brought it up, to
Yeah,
be fair.
Rachel brought it up. I wasn't.
You
even gonna
always are
bring
the
it
one
up.
to bring it up. All right.
We know what's on her mind, okay? So I'm going to drag him off,
All right.
and then I'm going to get the gasoline.
All right. So do you have a thing that takes the gasoline out, or how are you going to do this?
Well, the gasoline was near the car.
It
You're-
was in the car. There was no containers of gasoline out there.
What? There was no container.
We've already established that the governor keeps everything of value inside the mansion.
The gas?
That would be of value.
In the mansion, gas. That's dangerous.
Yeah.
But hint, hint.
Well, then that was no reason for me to do all that.
Well, you also said you wanted to steal the car.
I did.
So,
What I'm going to do is I'm going to take the keys